Hi, I'm Jennifer Kale, and on behalf of Expert Village, I'm going to show you how to make this delicious, spicy pumpkin cheesecake. Our next step, now that our cream cheese and sugar and spice mixture is all mixed up and you have that nice, lovely, consistent color throughout, is adding eggs, something I forgot to mention in the ingredient list. We're going to want to add 3 eggs, but you want to add them one at a time so that each one can be fully incorporated before adding the next. So we're going to start with this first one. You can break the egg on the side of the bowl or the side of the counter, whichever you're more comfortable with. I always find it's easier to have a bowl or something to stick the eggshells in so you're not running back and forth to the garbage every time you crack an egg. But do be mindful of the raw egg on your hands and don't go touching everything in the process. So we're just going to mix that up a little bit, and then we're ready for the next one. After we've got all 3 eggs in, then we'll worry about scraping down the bowl, unless we're seeing a lot of lumps that we want to be concerned about. There's egg number 2. Eggs usually won't splatter too much, but you still don't want to start on a super high speed immediately. And then egg number 3. You can see that the batter is getting a lot runnier now. It doesn't have that thick, only cream cheese consistency to it. So we're going to add this third one. Usually a general rule of thumb is once the yolk is broken, then you can increase the speed of the mixer. Okay, and with the 3 added, and we're going to scrape it down a bit. You want to make sure that there aren't lumps of cream cheese mixture on the bottom, which you can see by me scraping off onto the beater that there were, because you want to make sure that it's a really smooth consistency. Anytime that you introduce lumps into it, if you don't get them all out before adding the next ingredient, then you're probably going to end up with lumps throughout your cake.